Hey planner friends, I am here today with a day in the life of quarantine with two older children, 7 and 12, and I thought I would just show you what our day is. You're going to see that I don't have the perfectly clean house and the, perfectly designed house. We just live in it, and we are living a lot in it. So here I am saying good morning to the boys and obviously the puppy. Morning, friends. It has been a long time since I've vlogged. I am just getting up. I've slept in a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I had a late night doing some work for the Etsy shop. So yeah, I thought I would bring you guys along for a day in a life of in quarantine with a 12-year-old and a 7-year-old, because a lot of people do these with toddlers and all that kind of stuff. And I thought maybe you'd like to see maybe what some of the older kids are doing. And yeah, so we always start off our morning with coffee. And then I think we're going to go run and get the free lunch and breakfast from our school. A little update on our crazy life through all of this is my husband has lost his job. It looks like actually today it might have been confirmed completely that his place of work is no longer even opening after the corona. And obviously I am not working right now because I'm a photographer. The only thing I am doing is my Etsy shop and YouTube, obviously. And obviously YouTube is not bringing in money like that. Like I didn't even hit the threshold last month. So I tried really hard though. We are definitely picking that up. It is helping us tremendously with milk and all that, like little things for the kids to snack on. Let's go get some coffee. About a week ago, at this point, when we pretty much knew that we were going to be in quarantine for another month, and I was getting pretty behind on my work that I had left over for my photography part. We decided that I would bring pretty much my whole studio home with me, and yeah. It's in my living room now. So here we are. Here's my little setup. It's pretty dirty right this second, but you know, it is quarantine. I am working always on this computer. My husband is working on this computer as he's doing some online classes, and you can see we have Chromebooks. My oldest has his Chromebook somewhere else. Oh, it's on the couch. So yeah, we're just trying to make it work around here, make it work the best we can. I am about to clean this up and get this ready because the boys are going to be starting to do a little bit of schoolwork. I made quite a mess of it yesterday doing a couple of projects and with schoolwork. So let's get started. Next, the boys decided that they wanted some pancakes for breakfast, so we got all of the stuff out, and you're going to see here in a few minutes how we are doing quarantine. It is actually spring break this week. I think I mentioned that earlier, but you can see that my oldest child is trying to open a huge bag of dog food, and he's struggling a little bit, but we are going to learn life hacks this quarantine. We're going to learn how to use our brains and do things in situational. So you're about to see a little parenting going on. I'm not usually an Aunt Jemima pancake maker, but in a quarantine, in a pandemic, I should say, sometimes you don't get the choice of food that you want, and Bisquick was not one of those things that you could pick and choose. We're home enough, and we'll probably use this a ton, so it is what it is. Bisquick, get a hold of me, because I need more. You are missing! Come on now. Come on now. This is not hard. Pick it all up. Use our brains. Come on. This is what quarantine's going to be about. Figuring out real life situations. I understand. So what could you do to make this easier? Maybe figure it out. What could you do to make this easier? Not that. Wait. No. Keep thinking. That, but you're gonna get to the part where you can't do that anymore. So no, keep thinking. Okay. You were on the right track with the bowl, but there's got to be something better. Like maybe a Logan's paper cup. Yeah. There we go. Let's use our brains and problem solve. Look at that. Love our cinnamon pancakes. You? No. Yes. So yeah. So this is what we got. Breakfast is served.
We have to open up our back.
Oh, we do, don't we, today? Trunk service only today. Yeah, we definitely do. She's now wearing a mask today.
Who's wearing the mask?
The lunch lady. So we are here for the lunch service.
Open the back.
I will as soon as we get there.
No.
At my son's school, as you can see, they help out tremendously with like milk and lunches and breakfast. It's amazing. Say hi. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Thank you. Okay, we are getting started a smidgen late today, but we're gonna get it done. It's Friday. It's nothing that we're gonna do crazy, and then over the weekend, I am gonna take some time and probably get together a little bit more stuff for them because we are on this journey for the next 2 months by ourselves. So hopefully sooner or later, our teachers will come through and give us a little bit more structure and everything.
No.
I do know that it is technically spring break for us, but in my opinion, now the kids have spring break for the rest of the year. So I am making my kids this week do just a little bit every day, nothing too crazy. Right now, Cannon is just working on a little, like what the weather is today. He wrote a little story for his teacher just now and recorded it for her. My oldest son is actually working on a card for his teacher because he or she dropped off a couple of gifts for us and books and everything for him to read because that is probably the hardest thing that I have found to find is books for the older children. So he's in 7th grade. He needs like chapter books. Books for 2nd graders and 3rd graders are a dime a dozen around here. But good books to keep 12-year-old boys engaged is a little bit more hard to come by, especially when you're not trying to spend any money. So I'm very thankful for his teacher to be dropping off a lot of good books that she knew would be good for her 7th grade boys. So I'm very, very thankful for that. So come along with us, watch us do a little bit of work today. But like I said, it's Friday. We're going to get outside. It is gorgeous outside. I am about to probably go run at least a mile. I've been trying to run a mile. I did it yesterday, and I've done it one other time before. I'm not even going to lie. But I'm going to try and get back to it every day now that the weather is looking up for at least the next week. And working myself up from there. I'm going to try and clear my inbox while all these kids do their school. I feel like that's a good task for me to do so that it can get interrupted as many times as it needs to, and I'm not getting frustrated. That is what I'm trying to figure out in this new life of ours. So, things that I can do while I homeschool that I'm not going to get frustrated by getting interrupted 1.5 million times. So. Are you being a good pup? Lay down, go in there. This little guy just relaxes. Well, sometimes. We then decided that we were going to go out and ride bikes. We have been trying to get out and take a walk as a family or do bike riding, something like that. Next, the boys wanted their baseball net all set up, and it was a gorgeous day. So here are me and my son struggling hardcore with it because we couldn't remember how to put it up, but we eventually got it. Then the dog ran away. Okay, so we did get the baseball net up. Let me take care of that. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous day here in Michigan. We have not had probably this gorgeous of a day yet. We look like we're having this type of weather almost all week. So hopefully we can get this backyard all cleaned up. We have plenty of work to do. My husband just went to go get a rake. I know that's not essential, but it is for us right now. He had to go out and get water anyways because we are out of water. How did my phone get in here? So yeah, so he had to go get water so that we can get this yard all cleaned up. I'm probably gonna work on the deck today, take down lights, fix anything. I already weeded my flower bed over here. I'll show you guys that. So this is the flower bed that I paid attention to the most last year, and should start seeing things pop up. I'm hoping, at least. I'm gonna remulch if I can find some really cheap mulch, but I doubt it. But yeah, even these ones, you can see that they have big, oh, can you see it? Yeah, there we go, big old buds on them. So everything should come back up in here, hopefully. But last year I left out some pots. I got most of the pots cleaned up. I had a ton of pots back here. But as you can see, I have pots that need to be cleaned up. So we'll get all this kind of stuff cleaned up. I'm hoping this year we can put lattice around our deck. But with both of us not having a job, we'll see how much, unfortunately, yard work. We are having some lunch. It's about 3:15.
I wasn't thinking.
What?
I wasn't thinking.
A little too long?
I put yours, since I had yours in there, I put it in for a minute 45.
Oh, that wasn't too bad though. He's having one of the actual school ham and cheese sandwiches that came home. It was like the milk that the school sent home. Need to clean up the table. We'll get all that. Okay, so I've stopped from outside. We had to go get a rake like I told you. My husband will be back soon from doing that, so I decided to grab some lunch and get ahead on a couple of orders that I'm working on currently. Last night I revamped this whole area. All of this was like all out here, which my carpet is horrible, so all out here. I added a printer because with homeschooling, all that kind of stuff, having sticker paper and regular paper, now I can just have a printer for regular paper, a printer for sticker paper. Works so much better. There's all my pre-cut, all the paper. There's now a spot for my printer, and I've added this portrait that I've had forever and just never, except for I don't know how to use it. So, trying to figure that out. But we are printing away, as you can see. This is all just a life. I look like crud on a stick, but this is all just life right now in quarantine, and life of a girl that is hustling her butt off, trying to make a few dollars for our family, since right now Etsy and my YouTube channel is all we have. So, yeah, we are doing this. It is fun though, and I am staying busy. I don't know about any of you, if you guys are bored, or I know a ton of my friends are like, oh my gosh, I'm so bored, I'm so bored. I haven't had a bored moment. So, I am just hustling. I don't know if I'm going to get out for that ride yet. My knees are not feeling it at all, so we'll see. Alright guys, so he has been a raking fool now, getting all of that done. The boys have been playing baseball, more piles, all of that, playing baseball. It's getting the yard looking good. We have a lot of work to do, but I've been up on the deck. Been getting rid of, like, all of our lights broke. We didn't get them down before the winter, so that is like we're trying to get all of this stuff up. We have lots of, so I'm just sweeping, getting the deck all ready. I'm about to clean our table and get the chairs out. Just random things that we lose through the winter. If you are not used to harsh Michigan winters, this might be crazy to you, but all of my pots that had flowers in them last year, just getting them all ready to go. Yeah, so it's doing good. About to get our, okay. Anyways, so yeah, so getting more things ready, as you can hear. Just using this beautiful sunlight and everything. There's the little guy coming out. Trying to play with the puppy that is loving all of this warm weather. Are you loving this? Jax. Hello? Jax. He is checking everything out. He hasn't even been on the deck yet. Are you checking everything out? Jax. He doesn't even care. See, checking everything out. Bratty. All right, all set up. You seeing the little guy bring up my chairs for me. This makes me so happy to be able to eat or just even have my coffees out here in the morning. Not yet. It's still like 39 degrees out here, but soon to have my coffees out here. So good. I got to get this table. I think I'm going to sell this table this year. And we'll probably save those because we need extra chairs all the time. So we'll put those in the shed. But all of this, so excited to get dinners out here, especially with all this quarantine crap. Yes. Lastly of the day, we were doing our yard work and the boys were helping us get all of the scraps up. I am such a bad vlogger. I totally forgot to do dinner or anything else like that, but we didn't really have a sit-down dinner tonight. The boys, we were pretty tired from all the yard work. The boys wanted to play some video games, which they hadn't played all day, and Dad was playing with them. So I just had my dinner, which was salmon, which I just have just a few more, and oh my goodness, guys, this was so delicious. So this is a new rice for me. It is the Royal Cilantro Lime. So good, you guys. If you love like the Chipotle lime or anything like that from Chipotle, this rice is something that you need to get. So this is my second for this. So good. So good. So yeah, so that was what I did. I just put my salmon with lemon pepper, some butter, and a few lemon wedges on it. Put it in the oven at 375 for about 15 minutes. So good. Love a good piece of salmon. So I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope everybody is doing amazing. I'm actually working on a video for my son's baseball team. They decided they wanted to do a TikTok video. Oh, here comes a little one. A TikTok video.
What?
What's she doing?
Stuff.
Huh?
Stuff.
Done?
Yeah.
Done. So anyways, they decided they want to do a TikTok video where it looks like they're throwing the ball to each other. They're missing each other so bad. I feel so bad for the kids during this time. But I'm going to end this video right here. It was an amazing day, amazing weather, and I will talk to you in the next one. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our Plan with K.
Oh, Plan with K. So sorry. Plan with K. Yes, let's get Plan with K. Plan with K.
Look at this. Quarantine.
Quarantine. Nighttime. I'm sore. I didn't work. I didn't rake 6 bags. I didn't run. I didn't play basketball. I'm doing it. Daddy duties.
Daddy duties.
Playing with K.
All right. So, we are out. Deuces. Oh my goodness. All right. Say goodbye.
Hi.
Say bye.
We gotta do better than this.
It was